Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with the topic liberalism. It is found in paper number 1 of first semester of the degree level, and today we'll take up liberalism. So far as liberalism is concerned, we'll discuss its meaning, types, principles and criticisms of liberalism. I want to inform my viewers that in my channel, video channel, courses of plus 2 first year to plus 2 second year, and most of the courses of plus 3 first semester to fifth semester, including environmental studies, are available. And I request my viewers that if you have subscribed, it is alright, so that you will get the benefit. If you have not subscribed, request your friends to subscribe so that at least a few students will be benefited. And I request my viewers that please listen me attentively so that you can write down notes, or if you will watch the white video also, you can write down your notes. Let us start. What is liberalism? Liberalism is the oldest theory in political science. Liberalism is one of the oldest theory in political science, but it was systematized. It was made systematic by a British philosopher known as John Locke, who was born in the year 1632 and died in the year 708. He, in his book, Two Treatises on Civil Government, published in the year 1690, told a lot about liberalism. And this liberalism, which gives priority to liberty of people, is the main foundation or the basis of the glorious revolution of 1688, French Revolution of 1789, and American Revolution of 1776. So, liberalism is a very powerful as well as popular theory. So, what is liberalism? Liberalism has been derived from the word liberalis, means people must be made free, safe, and there should not be any restriction on him. So liberalism means it has come from the word liberalis, means make people free, safe, and there should not be any restriction or restraints before people. So people must be made free bird. It is what liberalism. And now we'll discuss types of liberalism. Liberalism may be negative, it may be positive. Liberalism may be negative as well as positive. Negatively, liberalism means there should not be any restriction on him, on people. Hobbes, Locke, J.S. Mill are supporters of it. Negatively or negative liberalism means there should not be any restriction on people. People should be above restrictions. And this negative liberalism is supported by Thomas Hobbes, John Locke and J.S. Mill, etc. And positive liberalism means there should be reasonable restrictions on the liberty of the people in the interest of society, in the interest of morality, in the interest of all. So, positive liberalism means there will be reasonable restriction on the freedom of people in place of unreasonable restraints. And it is supported by Hegel, T.H. Green and Kant. Now discuss. Again, liberalism can be two types, like traditional liberalism and modern liberalism. Traditional liberalism emphasizes minimum role of state, unregulated free competition, and priority to individual, their rights and freedoms. So, classical liberalism or traditional liberalism means it is a type of liberalism which gives priority to the minimum role of state on regulated free competition. There should not be any control on free competition, and it gives priority to only individuals, his rights and freedoms. On the other hand, modern liberalism gives priority to major role to the state. Modern liberalism gives priority to major role to state, regulated free competition, priority to good of both individual and society. So modern liberalism means it gives a major role to state. It believes regulated free competition. In the free competition, there must be some control. Number 3, it gives priority to both good of the people and society. So we are clear about the meaning of liberalism and types of liberalism. Now discuss. Liberalism has some principles. The first principle of liberalism is that recognition of individual, his rights and freedom. The liberalism gives priority to individual, his rights and freedoms most. So the first principle of liberalism is that it gives priority to individual, his freedoms and rights. Number 2, trust in rationality of individuals. It believes people are capable to know what is good and what is bad and take steps accordingly. Second principle of liberalism is that it believes in the rationality of people. It means liberalism believes that people are capable to know what is good for them and what is bad for them, and they take steps accordingly. It means people are capable to take their decision. Number 3, individual is the center of all social life. It means people are center of society, should be given proper environment for development. It means, liberalism speaks, people are the center of society. They are the end. They are the purpose. And a proper environment will be given to people for their development. Number 4, opposition to blind faiths and traditions. It believes not to be ruled by blind faiths and traditions, because these blind faiths and traditions put restrictions on the people. Then another important principle of liberalism is that firm support to rights of people. It gives support, it gives priority to rights of people. Number 6, firm support to liberty of people. It supports to freedoms of people most. Freedoms are primary. Then responsibility of state. Responsibility of state to maintain law and order in society. It is the responsibility of state to maintain law and order in the society. This is the seventh principle. Number 8, state responsibility to promote individual and social welfare. It is the responsibility of state to promote individual welfare as well as social welfare. Number 9, state responsibility to solve disputes. If there will be any disputes in the society, it is the responsibility of the state to solve disputes. 10, state is a mean, individual is the end. Liberalism believes state is only the mean, but individual is the end. 11, support limited and constitutional government. Liberalism believes in a limited government, not absolute government, and constitutional government. It means government should have limited power. 12, it supports democracy. Liberalism fights for it. Liberalism supports democracy. It feels that only in democracy freedoms, rights and individuals are secured. 13, faith in secularism. It believes in secularism. It does not give priority to any religion. It salutes all religions equally. 14, tolerance towards dissidents. It means it is not vindictive towards dissidents. It means it does not take any rigorous steps against those people who are not satisfied with the government. Then it supports multiculturalism. It gives respect to all cultures. 16. Trust in open competition. It believes that there should be competition in the society so that there will be a rapid development of the society. 17. Faith in internationalism, universal values and welfare. It gives respect to world peace, internationalism, universal values, universal morality and welfare of people. 18. Liberalization economy. It believes absence of restraints, absence of restrictions in the field of trade and business. It means it believes in liberalization in economy. 19. Open and free struggle for power. It believes that there should be open and free struggle of power. It means for power, every political party can contest. It supports economic competition. It supports that there may be competition in the field of business and trade. So these are all the 20 important principles of liberalism. So we are clear meaning of liberalism, we are clear types of liberalism, we are clear basic principles of liberalism. But now we'll discuss what are the criticisms of liberalism, what are the weak points of liberalism for which it has been severely criticized. The first is that liberalism lacks clarity. It means liberalism is not clear about its ideas. Different peoples have given different ideas about liberalism. So critics have criticized liberalism as it is not clear-cut idea and rather ambiguous idea. It is not clear-cut. Number 2, individuals are not best judges. Liberalism believes that individuals are the best judges. They can take proper steps. But according to critics, individuals are not best judges because some people unable to decide what is good, what is bad. So critics criticize the idea of liberalism that individuals are the best judge of themselves. Critics view most of the individuals are not best judges of themselves. Then number 3, state is not an artificial institution. Liberalism speaks that state is an artificial creation. It is made by people. But according to critics, state is not an artificial creation, rather it is a natural institution. Number 4, open competition is harmful. Liberalism believes that there must be open competition. But according to critics, if there will be open competition, the poor will be in miserable condition. Poor people will be exploited. Point 5, it is a philosophy of rich class. According to critics, liberalism is a philosophy of rich class because by liberalism only rich people will be benefited, not the poor people. So it is criticized as philosophy of rich people. Then 6, socialists and communists view that violence is a method of change. Liberals view that every step must be taken peacefully. But socialists and communists, they view that every change can be made only by violent means, not peaceful means. Then, extension of state's power will not hinder liberty. According to liberals, if power of the state will increase, it will hinder, it will be an obstacle for the liberty of people. But according to critics, it is not correct. According to critics, extension of state power will not be a problem for liberty of people. Then, inviolable view of natural rights is wrong. Liberal view that natural rights must be inviolable. It cannot be violated. But according to critics, rights must be violable for the interest of society. Then, finally, individual is not an individual unit. According to liberals, individual is an individual unit. It is not a part of society. But critics view that individuals are parts of society. So in this video we have discussed what is liberalism, what are its types, negative liberalism, positive liberalism, classical liberalism, modern liberalism. Then we have discussed important principle liberalism. Then we have discussed criticism of liberalism. I request my +3 first semester students to watch this video attentively and write down notes. Thank you. Have a good day.